Hey guys, how you doing? Legendary Ghidorah here, and today we're calling out this Muto Prime here. This is evidently probably the one kaiju that deserves to die. I mean, holy crap, this thing needs to die. Can't wait till Godzilla Aftershock comes out, Your boy, the three-headed dragon, will be at that comic book store, getting it right then and there. So let's talk about the Muto Prime. So first, the alternate names, right? It's called the earthquake beetle, the dragon beetle, the Jinshin mushi. In the species, they are called Titanus Jinshin mushi, which means Titan, I guess, beetle. Titan beetle. And this is actually the progenitor of the Mutos. Like Godzilla 2014, the male and female Muto. Hey guys, how you doing? Yeah. So this is basically the father or mother or maybe just both of the Muto species. And so obviously its enemies is Godzilla, maybe other Titans in general. Maybe this thing just hates everybody. What would you say that? I'm its enemy, Rodan, Mothra, and every other Titan that is sleeping and going to come out. So, it's just got enemies all around for no damn reason. I mean, damn, can we just get along? Well, hell no, we can't. We like to rip each other's throats out. But anyway, what can this kaiju do? What's it called Muto Prime, first of all? It is the progenitor of the two Mutos. So basically, this thing is grandpa. This thing is daddy, right? So I wonder, why do they call it the earthquake beetle? Well, it must actually be able to produce earthquakes when it walks. Godzilla produces a rumble when he walks. Ghidorah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'll do when I walk, but I'm sure it's gonna definitely be some of that scary as shit. That's gonna be the walk that you be like, all right, who crapped himself? I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I couldn't help myself. So where did this thing come from? So apparently by the Monarch files, right, Muto Prime is an ancient superspecies that lived alongside Godzilla and other titans back during the Permian extinction period. Well, Permian period, not extinction, but we know what I mean. Judging by its appearance in ancient myths and paintings, Muto Prime seemingly survived, obviously, the Permian extinction and continued to appear alongside Godzilla and was witnessed by ancient civilizations. At some point, Muto Prime infected a member of Godzilla's species, designated as 5146, 5106 Adam by Monarch, with its parasitic spores eventually killing it before the body became buried in an underground cavern. So, Godzilla cousin, father, brother, sister maybe mother. Jeez, if it was the mother, you know how that is with everybody. You killed my mother! Oh shit. Yeah, well, that seemingly didn't work. So where was this creature buried? Well, let me finish the profile first. In a mining company unwittingly excavated Adam's skeleton, allowing one of the spores to hatch, which would be the male Muto. So basically, this thing was around before Godzilla 2014 happened. So basically, male Muto was awakened by the excavating, and, well, it just dug its way, and then, we got the male and female Muto. So let's go on to its abilities, right? It has spikes on its back. Judging by the way it looks, yeah, I say that makes it out the most sense possible. It's got spikes on its back. Black dorsal spikes. It's black in design. I like the design. But let's look at these bigger arms real quick, though. I mean, just for analysis purposes, these arms look like submerged in rubble. Why are they submerged in rubble? Or this could be magma. Maybe that's also it. So this thing also could be magma based. I mean, it would be kind of interesting to see the Muto's evolution, right?
So first you have the male species, then you have the female species, right? And then you have the prime species, which is probably like let's see, what is a good comparison? Like How to Train Your Dragon, the Screaming Death, right? One's born every 1,000 years, right? So what if this creature is born maybe every 100 years? I say that's a good one. I say that's a good estimate. It's born every 100 years, in fact. So maybe one is born every 100 years in that, you kill that thing, you're pretty much good. You ain't got to worry about the rest of them for the wild. Just kill the rest of the Mutos and you got yourself a day. So let's talk about this thing's size. We don't have a full scaling of its size, but judging by the way it looks, Godzilla is looking up at this thing. So this thing might be, I'd say about 400 feet, maybe 420. Let's make it a bit bigger. 420. So it's the second biggest monster out there other than King Ghidorah. So really, Godzilla has a hatred for this thing, which I actually kind of love about it, because he hunted the Mutos because, like, you know what, this is my job, I gotta do it. I do hate you because y'all know what, y'all came out of my ancestor, you came out of my brother, my sister, my uncle, my daddy, my something, I don't even know. Y'all came out of my species, coming out like it was y'all job, alright? Your daddy did this to y'all. I'm not gonna kill y'all because I need to kill y'all. I'm gonna kill y'all because it's my job to kill you. So, back to Muto Prime. This thing, I want to know what else this thing could do, really. Hold on. The Monarch file says the way it impregnates its foes is that it has, once its prey is defeated or seemingly, on the verge of death, because, you still need it freshly killed. So it uses this stinger, right, to impregnate its victims, to impregnate its prey or whatever, and then it injects 2 eggs inside that person to where it feeds on the radiation in the victim's bloodstream, right? So eventually this thing pretty much drains all the radiation until the prey item cannot replenish its radiation and eventually dies. Then it continues to grow and gestate until it pops out of its victim's chest, xenomorph style. Like, holy crap, that is some Alien versus Predator type of stuff. You ain't coming out my chest, buddy. You Godzilla, you better kill this thing. Shoot, I'm asleep in the Arctic. This thing is not coming after me. I will kill it if I got to, but if that thing ain't laying no damn eggs in me no time soon, alright? Kill it for Rodan, kill it for Mothra, kill it for every last kaiju on this planet. Do us all a favor and kill it, okay? So that we ain't got to worry about this sucker for, again. But the best part about this is, though, that it breeds a male and a female Muto in the carcass that are destined to mate. So basically, the female and male Muto from Godzilla 2014 were destined to be together. It was part of nature's, kaiju nature's way. So they were going to be together one way or the other. Well, at least they're together in the afterlife. Ding! But look, this thing breeds a male and a female Muto, which are meant to breed and then have basically a offspring so much that it goes over the rampant over the earth. So basically this thing is meant to produce its own species until, it pretty much takes over the planet. So, what do I think about this creature? I like it. So far I'm liking it. I'm loving what I'm hearing, and I think it'd be a pretty good threat. Godzilla got his hands full, Everyone gonna have their hands full. The military definitely. And plus, this is a great setup for me against Godzilla. Now, let's get to the Monarch ability file. So, we got the black spines. It's shell. So, this thing is armored, alright? So, the description of the shell. It's covered in an
armor outer shell, which is, according to the monarch, makes it an unstoppable mountain of a tank as it erupts from the earth.
So basically, this thing might also be lava proof. So Rodan possibly is not that special of a kaiju, you know? It's possible that this thing is immune to heat. And what is Godzilla's atomic breath based off of? Heat. So that means his atomic breath is kind of down right now. It's kind of going to be like the female Muto. You immune on the outside, but I'm going to have to put this thing inside of you. I'm going to have to put this fire and cook you from the inside out. That's how I think it's going to have to go.
So, reproduction, right? I already talked about that earlier, yada yada yada. So really, now let's talk about its physical strength. Muto Prime's powerful legs create thunderous steps, which generate loud seismic disturbances that allow it to stand its ground against other titans. Like, what? Huh? What you say? So this thing generates a thunderous, intimidating step. That is powerful. I agree. That is powerful. That's why it's called the Earthquake Beetle. Now I finally understand. But until that comic comes out, we gonna have to see a lot more than just an earthquake step to shake Godzilla. I mean, shoot. Godzilla going against me. The three-headed golden demise. The devil. The golden devil. The rainbow serpent. I mean, come on now. Y'all know what time it is. King of the Monsters is coming out, and this is a comic you guys, we all have to read, alright? I'm definitely going to fly over to that bookstore and grab me a comic, alright? So let me know down in the comment section what you think of Muto Prime. This thing is incredible. And I will be starting my Marvel videos today, ladies and gentlemen. Today, right here, right now, alright? So comment down below. Please like and subscribe. And let me know what you guys think of Muto Prime. And you guys know that I love y'all. Peace.
Run. How many of these things are there?
1, 2.
17 and counting. Long live the king.
You know who it is. You know who it is. Good thing he's on our side. You know who it is.